Hey everybody, welcome back to Landshark Garage. This episode, we'll do something a little different. Got a buddy that lives a couple towns over, needs a carburetor for a project he's working on. I have a carburetor, so we're going to take it over. We'll get a chance to hopefully look at he's got three hot rods that he's got that he's been working on. Jeff and I have been friends since grade school, and we both kind of acquired the same taste in hot rods and working on cars and doing your own stuff, and I think it'll be fun. We all had, we start thinking back to all the guys you run around with in high school and the cars that they had, and unbelievable. If we could have all them cars back, it'd be crazy. I had like a 68 Plymouth. Of course, it was a 4-door, 6-cylinder, 3-steed, leaning tower of power. Jeff had a couple 70 Monte Carlos. My buddy Scott had like a 72 Grand Torino that was all fixed up. Another buddy that had an Oldsmobile. All these beasts, these big gas burners is what they were. But if we still had them today, it would be awesome. Older, I remember Jeff having a Dodge van, like the Scooby-Doo van kind of, but probably from the early 70s with a little 6-cylinder in it. God, we had a lot of fun cruising around in that thing. So right now he's got a 54 Oldsmobile. He's got a 70 Chevelle. He just picked up a Monte Carlo 70, 72, 71. I will see when we get there. And he's got a couple of them in storage. The Chevelle he's working on. So we'll get a chance to look at that, reminisce, talk about things we used to do and the crazy crap we're still doing. Get a little chance to talk about the Camaro. Maybe he's got something that I need. Never know. We all kind of hoard our parts and think about the next project that's coming up. We're always thinking, what could the next project be? I know he just recently picked up a square body and he's got some plans for that. So hopefully we'll episode something completely different. Just getting away from the Camaro a little bit just for the day, reminisce and talk about the old times. And
your Monte Carlo. Yeah. Scott had that, what was it, 72 Torino. Yeah. I had the Belvedere, which was a pile of junk. But we all had.
Still, it's all that era.
Yeah, they're all the muscle car era. Nobody really had muscle cars,
I don't think he sent me a picture. Maybe he did. Hold on. I had to laugh because I created a little mini me in ways here. He found a 65 Chevy van.
No kidding.
Yeah, and they want a little money for it, but it's got a 350 tucked in it, and it's just the drivetrain is nice. It doesn't have a lick of rust on it. It's all patinaed.
Yeah,
good. Like $6,500 or
That's
something.
Crazy.
Like that. Yeah, I was like, geez, that was my first vehicle, but mine was a Dodge.
Dodge van. It's all hot rods. Yeah. Eat, live, sleep hot rods.
I worked there with the people I decided to hang out with. Did we have that pickup, or was that your Impala when we had that fan issue over by?
Yeah, that was at 60.
Was that the Impala?
Biscayne.
Well, that was the Escape. So you were driving.
Was it Morris? Morris or?
No, Alexandria.
Alexandria. We chucked the fan through the radiator.
Right.
Stopped at Wally World and put in a bunch of stop leak.
Did that even fix it?
It did.
It did?
Never changed it after that. The kid's still driving it. So, 72. Sorry we talked a little bit. We do that a lot. Everybody say hi to Jeff.
Hey, how's it going?
So 1972 Chevelle Malibu. You can see that. Chevelle Malibu. He's done the disc brake conversion on it. In the front. Should have brought my other light along. So that came with new spindles in too?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't lower it though.
Didn't lower. I didn't want it lowered. I wanted it old school.
Went through. Yep, it's pretty old school. Got 10-bolt rear end in it. Turbo 350 trans. Put in a new fuel tank, which is always a grand idea on the older stuff. Got some coilovers on it. His kind of cruise it, maybe race it a little bit. Did some new fuel line work and stuff. Had to, because when we get it down, we'll show you why. But yeah, disc brake conversion. Gonna be a daily. He's also got a 54 Oldsmobile. Yep. We'll probably go take a look at that. 70 Monte Carlo that he just picked up. That's what the carburetor's for, I take it. Yep. That I brought down. And we're gonna drive down and take a look at them. So let's put this down on the ground and see what else we got. Plan is to keep it basically patina like this, not do a lot of body work. There's a little rust in the rockers. We all got a little rust in our rocker, so that's not a big deal. Our bench seat, column shift, 6x9s on the rear deck, just like my Camaro's gonna have. So he put a little 307 is what it came with. Kind of upgraded just a little bit. Went with 406. Is that what it is? 383. Holley sniper setup. That's why the new fuel lines and stuff. Electric fuel pump. Got the whole sniper system.
Yep.
With the
complete. Yeah.
with the ignition distributor and all that. So this will be cool when it gets rocking and rolling. Trying to figure out tweaking little things like this sits a little higher than it should. So want to make sure the hood closes and stuff. Upgraded the brake booster by the looks of it with the, oh, what's that? What's this machine here? What's that for? Oh,
That's the
cheater brakes. Yeah.
blow rubber off the back tire machine.
Get the rubber off the back tires. So yeah, nice little rig. It'll be fun when it gets it on the road. He's also got a square body hiding here that's going to get an LS motor somewhere down the line.
One thing I like to tell people about this car is if you look on the inside, that it's never had a mouse in it, and it might not be beautiful, but I mean it's stock and it's never had a mouse in it, original headliner and everything.
All in-dash cassette.
Yeah, a brand new out of the box old stock that I had. I just put
No
that
kidding?
in.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna put in the Camaro. Is we're gonna find one like that and put it in there.
It's got
Headliners in sweet shape.
52,000 original miles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Still got the seat belts.
Doug had to take these out from back in the day, you know, since I put the stereo in, you know.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna
Get
be
all
all
the
like,
old-
look at that Warrant, Aerosmith, Rush, Foreigner. Yeah, Steelheart, Night Ranger, Quiet Riot. Oh, we can't wait to go. This is gonna be awesome. Here we are at an undisclosed location. This is Jeff's 54 Oldsmobile. Look at the skirts on it. You put a 9-inch under this, didn't you?
I did.
Yep, 9-inch.
I think the drive shaft would be the weakest link right at
Nice. This is his back to the 50s cruiser. Got AC. Not like the old Landshark mobile. You got to roll the windows down. This one's got cruise. It's got
Rolls
the
down the road like a Cadillac.
It's got the original 5.3 liter LS motor that came out in 1954. It's a little. We're in a storage shed, so the visibility's a little harder to see, but nice clean setup. Probably gets 30 miles to gallon. No, 20, I bet you. Yeah.
26.
26 miles to gallon cruising.
Yeah.
So people tell you that LS conversions are dumb.
4L60E
Yeah.
overdrive. Nice gears.
Nice. The color on this is awesome.
My
Same.
plan
Got a
is
few
to someday
bugs
to
on
get
it.
it all back to, if you notice, it's got brushed stuff, it's got chrome,
so
it's got
sure, yeah.
painted.
Little chrome and then
I want to
like
get
brushed.
it back all the stainless steel if I can find it, but then we've got too many projects sometimes too.
Yeah, that's usually how that works.
This one runs and drives, so I don't piss her off.
That's a crazy that the hose on that. It's all one piece.
Yeah. It's the original radiator and everything.
Oh, they moved
a
they moved
Yukon or
everything there.
Yep.
Yeah, because I've seen some of these 5.3 conversions where they have to use like they have to use exhaust pipe to do that.
Yeah.
You know, so they can make it work, and because it's just water outlets on one side different than the.
You know, I was just
old
looking
original
at that
stuff.
one on my floor, and I was thinking that probably had both of them on this side, but must not. It does run around.
Yeah, it just runs straight across there. But being able to make that, you could
You know,
probably
and
you
this-
could probably put that Vortec cover over this that you have on your other motor,
Yeah.
if you wanted to, or use it to make a cover. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Sheet metal or something like that. I love the hood prop. That's original 1954.
Oh, hell yeah. This has got, I think it's got like close to 200,000 miles on that motor.
The motor
too. We
does?
just put a.
And it's just stock motor. I mean, you didn't change cam or anything.
No, I changed the cam
Oh,
and
really?
stuff on it. And she's running about 425 horse.
Oh, nice.
She hauls.
So, yep, 1954 Oldsmobile. I'm pretty sure he's looking for tail lights. I always remember when we go to the swap meets, we're always looking for.
Yeah, at least
Tail-
one. This
at least
one's
one
pretty
tail
decent.
light.
That one's kind of spidered up.
That's
a
really
little
a
bit,
pretty
but-
green. And then that's his other motor transportation there, I guess.
That's
But
not mine.
so then he fell into this god dang 70 Monte Carlo. Just some guy dropped it in his lap. It's got like 5 extra doors, 14 extra fenders. It's already had the back quarters are done on it.
Trunks full of crap.
Trunks full of junk. It's missing the vinyl top, but
I think
he had 2 of these. You had 2 in high school, didn't you? 270 Monties?
I had 272s.
Yeah, the 72 had air shocks on it just to keep it up off the rust. Keep the back wheels up off the rust. 400 in this one?
400 rebuilt motor. Got quarters on it. I couldn't believe that.
400 with a 2-barrel conversion.
Yeah.
That's
so we
weird.
Get that four barrel on there.
Till you put that Edelbrock on there, yeah, buddy. So you should look at. Oh, that's a 2-barrel. I was gonna say you should almost look at that air cleaner. That looked like it sits up higher too, but it won't fit on the base. The base is gonna be smaller.
Oh yeah, I suppose I got to get a whole new different air cleaner for that.
So this is, yeah, you will for the when you put that Edelbrock on it.
Look, he doesn't have the kickdown even hooked up on here. What the hell?
Grill's in good shape. Man, this is. You got a lot of crap with this.
That's what I mean. I got
Fingers
carpet. I got vinyl. I think I got
Another console.
a whole bunch of stuff.
Nice.
That's in mint shape. Look at the piece up here that
Yeah.
usually is busted or gone. Or
And most of that
something.
stuff is like either that or it's weather rotted. You know, it looks
Here's the
all beat to
vinyl, I
death.
think.
For the top.
For the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
have fun putting that on.
I ain't gonna put that on.
You
I'll
just
get
paint
painted
that.
if I wanted a different
But
color.
look at this little gem right here. It's an Arctic Cat.
Rode that when I was a kid.
What is it? What model is it? Do
It's
you
a
remember?
ramrod.
Arctic Cat Ramrod.
Yeah. I got more money into
Rode it when he was
re-chrome
kid.
and stuff on there than I.
You had this at a couple of the car shows.
I
remember
know.
that.
I've never had it running because if you look down here at the carb, it's got a built-in clamp on there,
Sure.
and it's kind of knurled out or not quite right, so I can never get
Sucks
it
air?
quite tight. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's pretty cool though. Arctic Cat.
I like just looking at it. It makes me smile.
Yeah. So we had to drive another 10-15 miles to get to where he stores all his gems.
I don't
But-
stumble.
Yeah, don't stumble and fall.
Life's too short not to have.
It's a pretty cool old Lincoln sitting over there. I don't know if you can see it from here, but 2-door Lincoln. Got to be like, what is that, a Mark III? I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know my Lincolns, but that's pretty cool. Just seems like a good place to park it. So, but it looks like they did good work on these quarters.
Actually, the school down Watertown did them.
Really,
Yep. So,
farm it out to the big league, huh?
yeah.
Oh, I don't fall over
The
doing
only
this.
thing I don't know about is I gotta pop this rear window and that windshield and see what it looks like around there.
Rot wise,
I can't
yeah.
tell if it's bad, but there is some rot here and some rot there that is just surface.
Yeah.
So I'll have to pop them on. I'm gonna try and save this so it isn't broke. The windshield's busted, so
The
rip that out.
little bit of rust that we have in that Camaro, we're just gonna try and build that, make it all ourselves because it's just weird angles and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
Versus cut like bolt.
I'm kind of wishing I had one of Scott's beater bags now. You know, I never had one, the leather bag to pound that hole in there, but he always told me about his big hammer collection, and yeah, you can't have enough hammers or beater bags.
Or dollies.
Yeah, and
different angle dollies.
yeah, they're all over. You know, he's got them, and I'm sitting there going, well, what could I smash this against to make it work?
To give me that curve.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Jeff. That was fun.